Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitches. All right. What's up, y'all? Let's look at some stuff. Probably gonna crank out the spin wheel here in a minute. It's been a nice and green day. Just kind of pretty. And, we got some time frames saying that we got more ahead. We got more coming. So, let's dive into this and kind of figure out if this is what's really going to happen. I kind of feel like we may have some more green days. I got a theory on our CPI numbers coming tomorrow and what comes of that. But we've had some 1, 2, 3, 4 green days here. And what's cool is if you straighten this out to be like a channel, there's a heart line through the middle. And this bad boy looks like it's probably bouncing off where that heart line would be. I got it drawn as something else. But the RSI got down here almost to oversold. Did a little double tap and it's trying to climb again. And I think that we're just about to confirm a little divergence and going from neutral to some bullishness over here on the MACD. And this is the Dow Jones. We might run back up. I don't see why we wouldn't. We could run back up and test 33. And it would make sense. Even if we went up really fast and tested 33,199. You know, it's just an area of confluence that we've historically tested before. And you can look here, and I'll pop us a little line so y'all can kind of see how I'm feeling about it. I mean, we're probably somewhere right in there. It just kind of makes sense. We tested it multiple times. We've tried to make it support. And even if we go way out in history, I mean, you can look and it's been resistance, support, resistance, support. It's had a lot of interaction over its history at that price of 33,000 ish, 33,000 to 31. I'll give you a range there. I got a crystal ball. I'm not calling dead on numbers, but it would make sense for us to run, and it also intersects right there with that downward sloping trend line-ish area. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple more, maybe the rest of this week. I kind of feel like the CPI numbers come in flat or a little under, and that gives everybody the false hope that, oh, inflation's coming down, it's been beaten, we're making a turn, we're going to pivot. You keep hearing the news pundits push this pivot. Fed ain't pivoting this year, y'all. I'm telling you. Because everyone thinks it's going to be 7.5 or a full percentage point raise, because it's 50 basis points, that's not a pivot. That is, you're still raising it 0.5%. A pivot's when you start cutting rates. That's when you make no change, like a pause or you stop cutting rates. That's not going to happen. There's too many other numbers that are garbage right now. Too many numbers that are garbage. So do not think for 1 second that, oh, that's it, the bear market's over. It's not. Even though we've come down, we've made a low. But we've made a lower high and a higher low. This is a form of consolidation. We're waiting on elections. That's where you'll maybe start seeing pivots. All of this is to just try to stabilize the markets. They're not going to get the markets to react in booming numbers to where you're making all-time highs again by midterms. Not going to do it in our current state. Not without cutting interest rates, which will just screw a whole bunch of stuff up. If you want to pay $12 a gallon for gas, that's cool. Whatever, fine. Tell them to do it, but not going to happen. So right now we're just in a little micro uptick, but we still haven't made higher highs, and we tried to break out and we failed. That's not what you want to see with sustainable upwards price action. And you can even see back in different periods of time where we've tried that, and we might have got up there and then dumped. There's COVID, but look at this, just kept consolidating down. You're just not ready. Even this one right here. Look at this, and this is kind of, I think, where we're going to be at. If you want to look back at, say, 2015, here, let's zoom it in. I can split the screen for you too if you're. Look at that. That we consolidated, had a nice little run up, only to consolidate and dump again. I wouldn't be crunk on a bunch of upside yet. Play it daily, but I don't think I want to go like long-term long on stuff right now. If you're looking at 5 or 10 year out portfolio, sure, buy your stuff, stack it in there. I mean, now's a good time to just add to a lot of your larger stocks that have been beaten to death. But this is not a buy, hold, sell next week bull market type of market. It's not. And if you're only just buying stocks, waiting for them to go up in a short period of time to sell them at higher prices, you're playing a loser's game right now. You are. That's just not, if you're not shorting stuff, buying puts, you're playing the wrong side of this fence right now. In my Discord, we teach that. We'll walk you through how to set up options trades, and we post them every day. You got to check it out. It's free to join. Nobody's charging you shit. Go join. Use your premium trial. Check everything out. Take the trade alerts. Make your money in the first day, the first week. And then you're paying the stupid little petty membership. $5 a month? Come on. $5 a month for one good trade set up a day from multiple good traders. You can't beat that. You can't find it anywhere. You're not going to. I'm not getting rich off $5. I'm trying to hold you accountable. You're paying $5. Use it. Anyway, anybody got any requests, questions? We're going to look at the DXY. What's it doing? This was talked about last night in Discord with some members. This is the weekly. The MACD is telling us. The MACD is giving us an indication of where we are going. I mean, we've been looking at this RSI on the weekly. We're riding that overbought line so hard and have been for so long. It's got to take a dip and cool off. That's fine. And the MACD's telling us it's coming. I mean, it may only be, 15, 20%. Who knows? It may not be massive at all. We may only come back down and test the lows of 105, 106. That'd be it. Because we've already broke down below that 108 level. That's the weekly. The daily's telling the same story. The daily is showing we are losing that positive momentum. And we've just today, started turning negative on the momentum. If any of this is a judge of the past, we've got a nice little downturn in the DXY. What do we all know? What do we talk about every stream? What do we talk about in Discord every day? If the dollar value is coming down, asset prices are going up. If the dollar value is going up, asset prices are coming down. Plain and simple. That's the way it works. That's how it's correlated. It has nothing to do with me. Not an opinion. That's a fact. So we're showing some very, very bearishness. You got the 4 hour, and the 4 hour, I pointed this out to somebody a day or two ago. I think it was about this time yesterday. is they'd kind of looked at it and they're like, well, it looks like we maybe get some divergence, but then it built again. And then like we was getting divergence, then it built again. And this can continue. This can continue. Look back how many times it does that everywhere. So the 4 hour you got to be a little iffy on. The 1 hour we're already positive and we're struggling to make higher highs. That's telling me more downside. So you've got every time frame on the charts except for the 4 hour agreeing. I love that. That's when I want to make those life-changing trades. That's when you start looking for those low risk, high reward trade setups. Is you've got every single time frame agreeing, except for one. You got one that's just kind of questionable. It's not even screaming that there's that much of a difference, but it's a little iffy. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take 3 to 4 confirmations of other time frames agreeing, and I'll take that. If the 4 hours agrees, it's balls to the wall. So there's our DXY. We'll look at Shiba Inu, everybody's favorite doggy coin. Doggy. More consolidation. Looks like the wallets are, whoever's owning the top, like 20 wallets, is definitely adding to it. I looked those up. And you can go to BitInfo and all those, and you can watch wallets on every coin. Shiba Inu whales are steady stacking these coins by the trillions at these lower prices. Every time we take a dip, they add more. And we've got the 1 hour showing a little positiveness. 4 hour dumping that could turn by the end of the evening. We've got into positive territory on the daily. Let's see how the weekly looks. We're still positive on the weekly. We have a low, a higher low. Looks like we've set in another higher low. We need to go ahead and start getting some higher highs. And then this trend will change. Let's go look at the other dog-themed coin that I have pointed out. Look at here. This is where I tell you it's just a matter of time. This is the weekly. This is the life of Dogecoin. And what you see is these falling wedges or even channels like we have here. It can be drawn a couple ways, subjective. But these falling channels, falling wedges, they all end the same. This pattern ends the same throughout the life of Dogecoin. We get down 75 to 80% of the way, pop. All the big dogs sell off, take their profits. Once again, pop. It's just, its upside comes after that long consolidation. And it can be a downward consolidation period. Look at these pops. I mean, these pops are pretty amazing. Some of them are, I mean, we're talking about 1,253% gain. Even back in the day, you're talking about 360% gain. Let's look at the last stupid pop. Where are we at? And 26,717% gain. Now, if we will look at the beginning of the bull run from here, beginning of the bull run to there, 54,000 plus percent gains. And if you had bought in 16, like I told so many of you that thought I was crazy, we can go from here about there to, all right, 377,000, almost 378,000% gain. Don't sleep on Doge. Don't write it off. Don't write it off. I don't care if we break down. We got room to go. That's fine. Don't write off Doge, please. Please keep your eyes on it. Have some in your pocket. If we have any questions, go ahead and ask them. We'll start spitting them out. I am not I'm not going to sit here and just chart myself. I'm here to work for you. I'm here to help you. Tell me what you want to look at. Raven coin booming 34% today. H bars up 15%. GRT's up almost 11%. You've had quite a big move, quite a bunch of big moves. There's OJ. There he is. Bit Digital. I have some of that in my IRA. Well, we'll go to the 4 hour. I mean, it's consolidating for sure. It's consolidating. It's consolidating in an area that makes sense. That's good. You have, yeah, you're on the daily, you're starting to turn positive on the MACD. That's all right. That's okay too. And then you've already had this. We had a setup right here, and it's just underperformed. That's what you expect in a bear market. Is all drawn out there. We had triple class A divergence. Boom, boom, and all that green produced what? Nothing but consolidation. We had what kind of spot? We had maybe, you could say it's a 77% gain at the highest, which was a peak for a moment. It's a long term. It's to hang in there long term. It is definitely not a pump today stock. We got to get some viewers in here because I got the spin wheel. I got the spin wheel game set up. I got it fixed. I think we can play it now. Here, I'm going to give you a little preview. Give you a little preview of what we got going on with the spin wheel. Here we go. As you all know, my name's Crypto Whiskey. I like whiskey. So it's a little slash drinking game, possibility of winning some stuff. We got whiskey shots. If it lands on that, that's for me. If you spin the wheel and it lands on that, you drink. We got a free spin, a pass, and then right here is 10,000 TWeb 3 or MetaWeb 3s coins. Those are my personal coins that I have created for a wallet that we're designing. And I've got a couple million out there being held by some couple friends, beta testers, just to see how they like it when we go live with it and play around with it. But there's 10,000 at stake here. If we land on that, you're gonna leave me your wallet address on Coinbase wallet or whatever wallet. And I'm gonna send you 10,000 of them and let you play around with them and hang on to them until we go live. We're gonna have a pre-sale coming up soon, and then we'll go live on several exchanges, and then hopefully we get this wallet over the next year or two, get it worked out, the bugs and kinks in that. I've got to get with some guys in my Discord that are professionals and experts in this area that is far beyond me, but we're going to have a pre-sale to be able to foot this bill, because it looks like at this point to create the transactional platform that we want to create, it's going to take a couple $1,000,000. I mean, that's to put it lightly. To have a fully functional wallet and exchange, it's not even really exchange. It's a wallet with like a background exchange to be able to cut out the fees and migrating over to another blockchain. All that's going to take money. So we'll have a pre-sale soon, and you're already going to have some. So I'll pull the wheel up. Let's see where it lands here today. just on the first one. Oh, that looks like it's definitely a whiskey shot. So you can see where I can get smashed really quickly here. But that's the spin wheel. And if you want to play the spin wheel game, we've already, a bunch of my old school guys have already been down this route. We've played this game and I got smashed. They got me smashed. I don't know what happened to the wheel that night, but it was throwing whiskey shots at me like crazy. And it was fun. Nice little hangover the next day. But tonight, let's say you get to spin the wheel tonight with a subscribe. Actually, go sign up my Discord. When I get alerted that you've joined, it's free to join. Doesn't cost anything. You get to spin the wheel for a chance to either make me take a shot, you drink, or 10,000 T-Web 3 coins. That's how we're gonna do it. Every new member or subscriber to the Discord, that's free to join, gets a spin on the wheel tonight. So let's play that game. I know everybody's got stuff going on after work, and everybody's got cheerleading, football, basketball, all that stuff. So we're going to try and get through this pretty quick. There's the BTC chart. I had some stuff drawn on the weekly that I pointed out to some Discord members, the similarities in the 2014-ish, 13-14 bull run to what we're seeing now. It's really, really giving me kind of a hopes that we probably see a little pop in the coming weeks and then end up trickling back down. Let's see, anyone else with connection issues? Guess not saying it is I'm the only one. Anyway, I'm trying to watch, but only getting like every 19th word. Yeah, I don't know if it's me, but y'all know like some major stuff, some major things went down today, right? Venmo had a massive crash today in which people was locked out of their money from signing on, from making transfers. They had a lockdown. PayPal had some issues today. I think Cash App did for like 5 minutes. So there was some massive network interruptions today in the payment processing world. I'm imagining it's trickling everywhere. There's been a couple places I've been today that's ended up like even their debit card machines were just dying, and I had to wait 10 minutes for it to pop back up. So no telling what's going on with the connection issue. But anyway, there's your Bitcoin. I will remove the drawings. Look at it. Look at it on the daily. Look at that big engulfing candle there. Just engulfed all that previous price action. Very nice. Very nice. Looks good on the weekly. Looks good on the daily. The 4 hour, I'm going to say it's neutral because we're just popping up and down with our MACD, and we're riding this overbought line pretty hard on the 4 hour. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little dump to get us back down to almost neutral. You know, got to be careful right there when you get that hot. So not bad, but also not like, oh, there's plenty of room to run kind of thing. Ethereum, it's got a little negativity on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, all that's building. Our daily, it keeps acting like it wants to lose some, but it's not. It just keeps popping back up. I feel like I said, once again, we can come test a level as low as like 1,600 and then pop up again. Right now, with that merge coming, it's going to do a lot of damage. I like that. It's going to help a lot. Ethereum's probably the better hold right this second. But I'm not saying I would buy it now. If you got it, hang on to it. But that's it in the crypto world. Discord had 2 trades posted today from me. Tesla option and a Chevron option. Both of them within about 20 minutes to an hour, we're in profit. You could have took profit on them and got out, and I did. I've got one or two running here and there, but nice little profitable trades of anywhere from 20 to 35%, depending on when you got in and out. But yeah, that's it. Obviously, this is the only viewers we're going to have today. And these two guys that are viewing right now, they're in my Discord. They know what's up. They need very little help from me, especially Lance here. He's crushing it. He has been known as the Luna Slayer. He is the man who single-handedly destroyed the price of Luna during that crash. I truly believe if he'd been on vacation, Luna wouldn't have went below a penny. This man crushed it from up in the 20s. But all right, I appreciate everybody stopping by. We've been live for 30 minutes. Thanks. We'll probably try to go live a little earlier from now on or a little bit later.